What's up, everybody? Matt here from Bogey Proof, coming to you with some more swing tips in line with that drill I put out last week, trying to hit your irons through the different windows, high draw, high cut, low draw, low cut. This is my personal tips on how I hit a cut or how I think about hitting a cut. Cut shot is like probably one of the more important shots you can add to your arsenal on the golf course. It helps you, make aggressive swings while taking something off of the club. And also, like, you see all the pros now, some of the top drivers in the golf ball actually play a cut. DJ always hits a cut, #1 player in the world the last couple of years. Recent form not great, but I mean, he had a historic stretch winning the Masters and 3 or 4 of the tournaments right after the COVID restart. And you even hear guys like Rory switching to exclusively a cut off the tee. So it's a good shot to have in your arsenal, and it's a good kind of swing thought to have, I think, as well. When you're trying to hit the high cut, obviously it starts with ball position on, that launch angle you're creating. Hitting that ball off kind of your left heel is usually where I start when I'm trying to hit a higher cut. I don't like to close the face. I think that just gets a little bit dangerous with it getting too left too early and not always coming back. I keep it relatively square face. I don't really open or close too much unless I'm trying to do something really crazy, but for your standard kind of just high cut, pretty square face. And on your takeaway, you want to go out versus kind of straight back and dropping it in. You want to go out and try and stay there as best as we can. And then on the way through, and this is the most important part for me, this left hand, or your bottom hand if you're on the other side of the ball, your right hand, this has to be the first thing to the ball. It has to kind of lead the way. So like what that feels like and what that may look like is you're out here, and then as you're coming back in, your left hand again leads the way and kind of pulls you off, versus when we're hitting a draw, right, your right hand's coming through, and that big turn. But in the cuts, we're outside to inside, but this left hand has to be there first and lead the way, and you have to feel like you're holding off. The next thing we'll get into is trying to hit the lower one. So this is really, one of the more fun shots to watch, especially pro chaser these days, right? Is that stinger, that tiger stinger, or, JT lately been getting kind of this low boomerang stinger. The way I do it, especially if I'm trying to move it left to right as well, is ball is about as far back as I can put it without feeling completely awkward, like I'm gonna just stick it in the ground. I open the face just a touch, given how far back it is. I feel like you have to open it just to get that left to right spin, kind of help you with that. And it's all path. It's out to in, and again, left hand has to lead the way. If you flip that right hand over, right, you're back here, and you flip this right hand, that club face immediately shuts, and it's going left, staying left. So it's out to in, and that left hand has to lead the way, and it's all ball position as far back as you can put it and still feel comfortable in order to just kind of take that cut, knock it down. Let me know if it's helping you. Awesome. I hope everybody's iron game gets a little bit better this summer because of these videos. And swipe to see what this looks like.